In ancient times, in the misty ages when darkness flowed between dimensions, there was the punishing hammer. It was an ancient weapon, crafted from the darkest and most powerful forces that had ever roamed the universe. Legends of it paved a path of fear among mortals, and its name was whispered quietly in the nights when the stars seemed submerged in countless bottomless darkness. He who wielded the punishing hammer doomed himself to worry and untold evil. For centuries, the weapon had replaced its masters, turning them into shadowy images of what they once were. The history of this cursed hammer led its way through the ages, leaving a trail of destruction and horror in its wake. One day, a mysterious wanderer appeared in a small village drowned in the forests. The gray cloak covering his body and the mask hiding his face made him look like a ghost. He brought with him a dark object emitting a strange, hateful glow. This item was the punishing hammer. The wanderer offered it to the village elder, assuring him that the weapon brought with it a power that could destroy the village's enemies. Enemies that no one knew of, but the fear lurking in the wanderer's eyes made the elder agree. With the first blow of the hammer, the earth moved, as if something ancient and sinister had awakened. From that day on, the village began to sink into darkness. Shadows became alive, hunting the inhabitants, and the night became full of inhuman screams. The elder realized that far from enemies were caused by this mighty weapon, but something far more evil. Each blow of the hammer increased the darkness, consuming the souls of the villagers. Salvation became impossible, and the village became trapped in a vast darkness. Someone dared to fight the owner of the hammer, but his soul was consumed and he turned into a shadow serving the new master. Only one wise man who had studied the ancient texts dared to oppose the hammer of punishment. He uncovered the secrets behind the weapon and realized that the only way to get rid of the curse was to destroy the weapon itself. A great battle unfolded in the heart of the village. Darkness confronted the light, and the hammer destroyed everything in its path. The sage was able to reach the hammer, but his strength was exhausted. At the last moment, as the sage looked into the eyes of darkness, he realized that only the sacrifice of his own soul could destroy the punishing hammer. He gave his soul and the hammer exploded, leaving only emptiness and darkness all around. The village was freed, but its inhabitants remembered the lesson that there is much more to lose in the quest for power. The legend of the hammer of punishment became a warning to posterity, a reminder that dark forces are best not awakened.